Onua 95.1 FM.
But I think sir, over the weekend leagues in the so obviously the attention now England. If Tottenham airball, Ange Postecoglou and Pep Guardiola airball, Tottenham and Man City airball. Looking at the form of the two teams now, obviously now adrenaline in our attention in our but there was a big game at Tuga at Germany. Borussia Dortmund Bayern for Leverkusen. It was an excellent end-to-end football.
Yeah, Dortmund got ball 90 minutes would defend the
Messi.
Would defend the 90 minutes.
It was an end-to-end action.
Man, who is that?
If I would,
the game in 90 minutes.
I watched the game 90. Maybe I'm not sure.
Tottenham, not Tottenham. Me say game no, not Dortmund a defend the game no 90 minutes.
How you assess games and how I assess games are two different things.
Dortmund and woman defend the game no.
Pep Guardiola and it just maybe Bismarck. Makasa same way actually a lot of people say if we think that opening up dominating possession and the chess will be boa, then our thinking about football is wrong.
I didn't see
Carlo Ancelotti. So the Xavi Hernandez bar. Xavi Hernandez winning possession. In the end, Carlo Ancelotti are picking 3 points.
But when defend it,
Messi, in the end, the most important thing, and they say, almost every coach have a philosophy and the tactics the game. Football is based on philosophy and tactics. And everything beyond the tactics and the ball.
11 players.
Maybe some sort of defender. You played against Bayern Munich. You played against Bayern Munich in 2012. You played almost like 20% of possession. Chelsea won the game and won the Champions League. Would you tell me? Say Chelsea ball no boy, then you ball papa na. JB, maybe so just answer me. Against Bayern Munich in 2012 Champions League grand finale.
We won on penalties.
It is all about you winning. I'm talking about the football. Ball na Chelsea when I offer.
But say ball na final game.
Please, can we move on? Because football, my culture that says football is based on philosophy, is based on tactics. Obianim said this season in Germany, not even Bayern Munich, and they bought better possession football than Bayern for Leverkusen. Xabi Alonso team, no. And this season, say I have fair to the Bundesliga. They are the informed team in the Bundesliga. And he said, we are Borussia Dortmund. Now you are going to play against such team. You derive a strategy, a system, a tactics, an information. A formation about me. A hold the amount, the results you want, and they're the most important thing. And he say Dortmund call with a philosophy. Say,
11 players.
Let me concede this a possession. Let me throw the possession to them. Some of the possession, Bayern for Leverkusen. In the end, they will enjoy the game, leave those spaces, and then we exploit the spaces. And in the first half, if Borussia Dortmund were clinical in the first half, they should have scored more goals in the first half. Because not Bayern for Leverkusen, their back line, Tapsoba and Jonathan Tah, open the back line more because a ball playing centre backs and to ball at the high line. And it's about the high liner, you leave spaces behind your defense. Tell me how Borussia Dortmund got the first goal. What not a counter break on the first goal? No? So that was the philosophy, that was the tactics, formation of the common system on the game, no Saturday. But the truth of the matter is, game no end to end. Leverkusen nya obo Wesunya obo. So the game was nice, it was beautiful to watch. In the end, I saw two German teams one dropped a bit of the Spanish football and then coupled with the German machinery. So obi attack no. So keep possession or keep possession. That was the kind of footballer you share in Enra. And I'm telling you, sir, I am not surprised. Sir, this season, Borussia Dortmund, Bayern Munich, Bayern for Leverkusen, air clubs are or dominated the German Bundesliga. I'm talking about a big game. Over the weekend there were games, but I feel that game near to the Bay Arena. No, it was a game. Personally, I enjoyed myself. Now I can about countries who more better football, and for me, that game, if we buy Minika or more dominant, the German Bundesliga anymore. At least, say we are an ardent follower of the German Bundesliga. You would appreciate a game now. It's me top at the Bay Arena. It was so beautiful. 1-1 was make us say true reflection of that game, no? Because clearly, coach is near Bam, no. Obi out in the system by and Obi out system from no.
But I know when you are on match at the same time. When you are City and the Tottenham game, no.
City in Tottenham game, no.
Because okay.
Yes, me nyaka krahe.
To be compare Dortmund and the Leverkusen game now. The end interested.
City in it because now you're scoring. There were a lot of goals in the game no more. Into Rebecca say so interesting. Obia or football. Not you me be say technical person. You would choose the Dortmund Leverkusen ahead of City anyway, because the Premier League, you know, is so loud and so huge in terms of quality of a projection. Me can say ye chaba TV so fetching Germany, their camera quality promotion ni bibiano was so, and the two clubs involved, the Manchester City, Tottenham, are giant clubs. So definitely you would think that those games are the best. But for me, game na me share Man City and Tottenham. Even the referee controversies in the class game, no. Man City and Tottenham, no. There were a lot of controversies in the game. For me, and mildly the beauty of the game. But the Borussia Dortmund, Bayern for Leverkusen, even Inter Milan and Napoli, over the weekend. My goodness, Inter we need 3 there. But look, it was so exciting to watch. And for me, over the weekend here, my pick obviously was the Dortmund Leverkusen. But once again, like I said earlier, aside Manchester United, a City share in 3. City to me share Arsenal, or Lusuma Arsenal, or draw against Liverpool, or draw against Chelsea, or draw against Tottenham Hotspur. Then you have to stand and question, say, really, is Manchester City that informer now? Because City now no ye inform no. Last season, Oti Arsenal no washa no. Oti Manchester no washa no. Oti Liverpool no washa no. Oti Chelsea no washa no. But this season, City ahwoden. City ahwoden egu nkola no so. City are only picking points against the lesser clubs, the Brentford, the Brightons, or points you know from the Fulhams mo. But when they came to the big games now, and what the Premier League in ma, Pep Guardiola and the Chargers are drawing almost all these games. So you ask yourself that question: is really City the best in England at this moment? For me, I think that this season there are a lot of loopholes in the Manchester City setup, and I would not be surprised. Yes, aside beating Manchester United, all the big guys from draw those games. Oh, say no, and because Obeke started season, maybe catch say I've watched almost all the teams in preseason, but I don't see say City that ruthless to say no more last season. Yeah, best start to show. Oh, City picking them.
Oh yeah, for the past 3 seasons on my delay.
City picking them, brother.
Unless say you're bought from maybe a 15th week because the last season. As at this stage, City were behind us now.
It's not because Oman picking them. As at this stage, City they hadn't lost a game last season. They were unbeaten at this stage.
After game 14.
Yes.
No,
one share no.
No, I was doing that analysis.
Media, like I said, Tottenham Ange Postecoglou and then the boys, they had a proper game plan.
Okay.
But me who how City players rushed onto referee Hooper.
Yes.
I asked myself, say, why? Obviously,
some of you say decisions be
yes, that that decision was very bad. There was a foul on the Man City player, and then an advantage was played. Bonuko did Jack Grealish 1v1, and then the referee whistled and called for the foul. Tio. Yes, but now 1v. The red ball by Jack Grealish needed just a touch. No, Tottenham for half, and the referee called back. Yes, called back that foul, and then a Horte that advantage. But Obisobeka said probably referee knew that incident first. That was why he whistled. But of course, on our course. And my Pep Guardiola and the boys look really serious. This season, there have been a lot of bad refereeing decisions that fallen to Manchester City. Lots. A lot of bad refereeing decisions. And back was against Manchester United.
Onua FM 95.1.
And sometimes, I think that the controversies of the Premier League, really, it is milding the beauty of the game. But it was a very good weekend. João Félix echo celebrated after scoring against Atletico Madrid. Proud to the game. Now Enrique Cerezo Abeka said the boy is playing on loan at FC Barcelona.
Yeah.
And after his loan spell, yes, that the player will have to revert to Nemada club. Now, after the game, after scoring, or say, João Félix say, every blessed day be able game we are. He's the topic of discussion. People talk about him all the time. Yet he's finding his happiness at FC Barcelona. And Timunjano, no enjoying him. And clearly, he was the difference between Atletico Madrid and Barcelona. Not because players at Atletico Madrid are good this season. I've seen a different Antoine Griezmann.
Yeah.
Super performance this season for Atletico Madrid. I've seen other players step up when the duty calls. And I wouldn't want to say João Félix Atletico Madrid set up anymore and can be changing the fortune of the club.
Okay.
But the truth is that Enra, his only goal gifted Barcelona the 3 points, and he was too good for FC Barcelona. Jembo Omabaso.
Okay.
Real Madrid every year, but the sad story is their captain in Daniel Carvajal pick up an injury. I say ne meniscus wakakupra elho, and Daniel Carvajal over the years the kind of the faces of teams on my juma, coaches on my juma. The last time I make some true be said when that argument popped up, say Trent Alexander-Arnold, Reece James are the best right full backs in the world. I kept asking people, did they watch Daniel Carvajal? He has been overly consistent at the right back for Real Madrid. And the Real Madrid success from Chope over the years, you will not write that success without Daniel Carvajal. And for me, with my money and my paper and everything, I think, currently, Wope the best right full back in the world. Take his age out. Daniel Carvajal is the best right full back because in terms of assist and the kind of performance, defensive solidarity or the Real Madrid, no, it is I think it is beyond such quality, and he needs that recognition.
Okay.
And now performance will put it up. Real Madrid winning by 2-0 for me. I was here Boma Basu. And see, weekend need it was a missed weekend, and we will take it as it was.
Solomon Amankwah
Onua 95.1 FM. Yeah,